This is the Keep Right column as published online by the Coeur d'Alene Press, April the 18th, 2022. It's time for the 25th. It is time, past time really, for those in power to stop evading their solemn duty to our nation. The President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden, Jr., is no longer capable of shouldering the grave burdens of his office. No, I'm not a medical professional who is capable of diagnosing a patient over distant media. I don't need to be. Neither do those tasked in this amendment need to be. It is self-evident that Mr. Biden is unable to manage himself, let alone his high office. He deserves a happy and comfortable retirement after a lifetime in public life. His family should be more concerned with his well-being than with their own status and power as relatives of the President of the United States. The frail Leonid Brezhnev and Konstantin Chernyenko were so infirm in the early 1980s that the government of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics was really dominated by corrupt forces behind the scenes. This was a direct cause of their defeat in the Cold War. So it is now with the venerable Biden. Domestically, inflation is destroying our middle class. Green New Deal environmental policy is exacerbating this, preventable supply chain shortages threaten the chemical fertilizers that our coming harvest depends upon, and our southern border is being invaded at the behest of self-serving politicians. Overseas, the Iranians are being appeased, the Chinese see opportunity in our weakness, and Russia is openly bullying the world with its nuclear arsenal. These are but a few of the exponentially increasing difficulties that we citizens of the Republic face because of Biden's enfeeblement. This plea for responsible United States officials to fulfill their constitutional responsibilities is not entirely partisan. A President Kamala D. Harris would not be a blessing to my conservative self. But assuming presidential responsibility at need is precisely her job, to stabilize the present domestic and global crises. We require a physically capable and mentally alert individual in the office of president. It is past time to invoke the 25th Amendment, send Joe Biden to his rest, and have the person who took an oath of office to replace the president at need fulfill her promise.